talk therapy.
I wish we talked more about how weird things feel at home. Everyone acts like we're okay, but it doesn't feel okay. It's like we're walking around pretending. I feel like we're all in the same house, but no one's really connected. Mom barely looks up from her phone. Dad shuts down the moment someone brings up emotions. And you just avoid it all. Do you even care that it's all falling apart? Or have you just gotten used to the silence? Because I can't anymore.
It's not that I don't care, Lena. I just learned a long time ago that talking doesn't fix everything. Every time I tried, it just made things worse. Dad would get angry, Mom would cry, and I felt like I had to keep things together for you. That silence you hate, I lived in it first. But maybe I got so good at surviving, I forgot to check if you were drowning. That's on me. I'm sorry.
You always look so strong, like nothing touches you. I thought you just didn't feel things the way I do. I didn't know you were protecting yourself too. But why didn't you ever talk to me? I would have listened. We're siblings. We're supposed to have each other's backs. Instead, we're just strangers living under the same roof. I feel like I'm screaming into a void, and no one even notices. Not even you.
I noticed, Lena. I saw the nights you cried in your room. I heard your music blasting so no one would hear. I noticed you shrinking into silence at dinner. But I didn't know how to help. I thought if I held it all in, it would pass. But I see now that pretending doesn't protect anyone, especially not the ones we love. I should have shown up for you, more than I did. But I'm here now, if you'll let me be.
Angry for so long. Not just at Mom or Dad, but at you too. Because I needed someone to say, this isn't normal. Someone to validate that it wasn't okay. You always stayed quiet, and I felt alone. But now I see, maybe you were just trying to survive it too. We were both hurting, just in different ways. And I think we forgot we were allowed to hurt together. Not in silence, but side by side.
You're right. I didn't give us space to be broken. I tried to be the strong one because I thought you needed that. But maybe what we both needed was honesty. To say it's hard, it hurts, it's confusing, that we're angry, disappointed, and tired. I kept waiting for things to get better on their own, but families don't heal by accident. They heal when people show up, so I'm showing up now.
Thank you for saying that. It means more than you know. Sometimes I wonder if we all just inherited silence. Like it's some kind of family tradition. But I don't want that for us. I don't want to grow up and keep pretending I'm fine when I'm not. I want us to break that cycle, even if it's hard, even if it hurts. Because silence is already hurting us anyway.
Yeah, silence might be comfortable, but it's not healing. It keeps everything buried and eventually it spills out. In anger, in distance, in the way we stop seeing each other. I don't want that either. We can start small. Just talking like this, like we are now. I don't have all the answers, Lena, but I want to be part of the solution. Let's promise not to go back to ignoring the cracks. Let's face them together.
I know Mom and Dad have their own battles. Maybe they weren't taught how to show up emotionally. But that doesn't mean we can't learn. We have to learn. I don't want to carry their pain into my future. I want to create something healthier, starting with us. A place where we can actually be honest, where no one has to fake a smile at the dinner table, where we actually ask, how are you really? And mean it.
You're right. It starts with us. We might not be able to fix everything overnight, but we can be different. We can be real. We can show love that isn't loud, but consistent. We can make space for emotion without shame. We can even call each other out when we fall back into silence. This family can still grow, even from broken soil. Because we're not giving up on it.
There were times I thought of leaving, running away, disappearing, anything to escape this house. But deep down, I didn't want to run. I just wanted to be seen, to be heard, to matter. And maybe I kept waiting for you to see me first. You were always the one I looked up to. Even when I said I hated you, I didn't. I was just hurting.
That hits hard. Because I did see you, but I didn't say it enough. I was too caught up in surviving to say I'm proud of you or I'm here for you. You've always been stronger than you think. Even in your silence, I saw resilience. I should have told you how much I admire you, not just as my sister, but as a person who never gave up.
Thank you. That means everything. And I want to be there for you too. You've always been the quiet protector, but who protects you? You shouldn't have to carry it all alone. Even older brothers deserve to fall apart sometimes. I want you to know it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel lost. I'm not just your little sister. I'm your family. And I'm not going anywhere.
You just gave me permission I didn't know I needed. For years, I thought being strong meant being silent. But maybe strength is honesty. Maybe it's admitting you're scared and still showing up. I don't know how to unpack all this yet, but I want to try. And having you beside me makes it less terrifying. You're not just growing into your own strength, you're sharing it. I'm lucky to have you, and I'm finally ready to be open with you too.
Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if things had been different? If we had a family that talked, hugged more, showed up emotionally, would we still have turned out like this? Would we still have so many walls around us? Sometimes I feel cheated, like we missed out on something basic. But maybe we're learning what they didn't know. Maybe our pain is becoming our teacher, and that counts for something. We're not broken beyond repair. We're just learning how to heal.
That's a beautiful way to put it. I used to think we were the result of what went wrong, but maybe we're the start of what can go right. It's okay to grieve what we didn't get, but it's also okay to fight for something better, for our future families, for ourselves. We don't have to repeat the silence. We get to create new patterns. And that starts here, with us.
You know what I'd love? A Sunday where we all sit at the table and actually talk. No phones, no fake smiles, just honest conversation, even if it's messy, even if it starts slow and awkward, because connection doesn't happen by accident. It's built. And maybe we can be the ones who start building. Even if mom and dad aren't ready yet, we can be ready.
I love that too, even if it's just you and me at first. Every change starts small, one honest moment at a time. Maybe that dinner table will hold more love than silence one day. And if not, we'll make our own table with space for everything we used to hide. Let's not wait for permission. Let's lead with love and see who's ready to join us.
I've always wanted this kind of talk with you. Not the surface stuff, not just how was school or pass the salt, but the kind where we actually feel each other's hearts, where I don't have to hide behind sarcasm, where you don't have to be the emotionless brother. This feels real and scary and beautiful. Let's not go back to pretending.
We won't. You've given me more courage than you know. It's not easy being vulnerable like this, but it's worth it. You're not just my sister, you're my mirror. You reflect what I've been avoiding for years. I don't want to lose this again, so let's promise, when things get hard, we talk, even if it's uncomfortable, even if our voices shake.
Promise. We'll be the cycle breakers, the ones who turn silence into stories, pain into connection, distance into closeness. And I know it won't always be easy. There'll still be fights, still be misunderstandings, but we'll face them differently because we know better now.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present, about not giving up on the people we love, even when they don't know how to love back, even when it's messy, even when it hurts. This is family, not by blood alone, but by choice. And I'm choosing you.
Thank you, Ryan, for finally letting me see your heart, for hearing mine, for not running from this conversation. It makes me feel like maybe we're going to be okay, that we're not just surviving anymore. We're learning to live together with honesty, with love.
Thank you, Lena, for pulling me into this moment, for not giving up on me, for reminding me that family isn't about pretending. It's about choosing to show up, even when it's hard. I feel lighter now, and I know things won't change overnight, but this was the start. We're building something new, and I'm all in.